Hey, tea seekers! Buckle up because this one is deep, emotional, and full of courtroom drama. So here's the deal. Jay-Z is once again facing a paternity lawsuit from a man named Rymir Satterthwaite, who has been claiming for over a decade that Jay-Z is his biological father. And no, this isn't about money. Rymir says he just wants the truth in a DNA test. Let's rewind. According to Rymir, his late mother, Wanda, had a brief relationship with Jay-Z back in the early 90s when she was still a teenager. She allegedly became pregnant not long after. Since then, Rymir and his legal team have been fighting for a paternity test to prove Jay-Z is his father, but Jay-Z has never submitted to one, and that's where the tension comes in. Fast forward to May 2025. Rymir took things federal, filing a new lawsuit against Jay-Z accusing him of avoiding DNA testing by using what he calls legal tricks and influence. He's also claiming emotional damage and harassment. Now here's where it gets real. A federal judge has given Jay-Z a deadline of the 18th of July, 2025 to respond. That's just around the corner. This is the most serious legal development this case has had in years. Jay-Z's legal team isn't staying quiet. They're calling the whole thing a fabricated, decades-long harassment campaign. His lawyers say this is just the latest version of claims that have already been dismissed by multiple courts. Jay-Z also says he only became aware of this latest lawsuit in June and is asking for more time to respond properly. Now, you might be asking, why hasn't he just taken the test and shut it all down? That's the question everyone online is asking too. Forums and social media are lighting up. Some people say Jay-Z should just take the test and be done with it. Others think the situation is messier than it seems, especially since Rymir's mother was allegedly underage at the time of the relationship, which raises even more serious legal questions. And let's be real, a DNA test is just a cheek swab. If it proves Rymir wrong, the case is over. If it proves him right, well, that's world-shaking for hip-hop royalty. Meanwhile, Rymir isn't asking for child support. He just wants to know where he comes from. He said publicly, "I want justice. I want to be heard. It's been over 10 years of pushing for answers, and now the courts might finally force the truth out into the open." So what happens next? We wait for the court deadline, the 18th of July. That's when Jay-Z's legal team is expected to respond formally. The court could then rule on whether DNA testing moves forward or if the case gets tossed again. So what do you think? Is Jay-Z protecting his privacy, or is he dodging something bigger? Should a DNA test just be required at this point? And what would this mean for the Carter legacy? Drop your thoughts in the comments and follow for updates because we'll be watching that the 18th of July date like a hawk. The tea is still brewing and we are just getting started. Stay tuned.